How you doing, everyone? Welcome to part 2 of my Christmas and birthday update. This is going to be all about the vinyl now. In fact, there's going to be a wee bit extra at the end, but mainly vinyl. I'm going to kick it off with some Judas Priest and an album a lot of you have seen in the last month or so, and it's the reissue of Painkiller. Absolutely lovely, and I just love that artwork. I really wanted to use that for my favourite artwork for my vinyl tag, but I hadn't done this update yet, and you'll see why in a minute. I didn't want to use it, so yeah, picked this up on the cheap as well. It wasn't overly expensive. There's Insay up there, and the lyrics, and get that out. Comes with the custom labels there as well. So yeah, picked it up, happy to have that. I'm sure a lot of people were waiting on this being released, but the thing that goes with it is I actually found this a couple of months ago and I never pulled the trigger on it, and I finally did now, and it is the original Painkiller from 1990. The online shop that I use, this was posted on their website I reckon about 2 months ago, and obviously this in this condition as well. I mean, it is a really nice example of it. I thought I just had to back down and just say somebody's going to snatch it up. I can't afford it just now. I had Christmas coming up and all that kind of stuff, and it was still there. I think it was the day after Christmas, which would be Boxing Day. So I just jumped on it and I thought, you know, it's there for a reason. So I picked this up as well, and it's good. So I can now kind of go on the difference. I mean, obviously this one's, the original's lost its colour a wee bit compared to the bolder colours of the reissue. Only difference is the reissue has a white spine. It has the cover art on the inside, and it's all blue with the lyrics. And the original has a slightly, is it smaller or bigger? Slightly bigger artwork on the back, and it is red with a band photo and their logo emblem there. So very happy to pick that up, and it was one of those records when it finally came through all packaged up, and I opened it up, I was just like, oh yes, absolute grail. So yep, that's the two Painkillers to kick me off. Next is a bit more Judas Priest. Now the rest are going to be in their covers, because I actually made this video, it was on New Year's Eve, but something was wrong with the video and I uploaded it and it just looked like absolute crap, so it was a waste of time. So I have now put them on their covers. So this one is Judas Priest Live. This is from 1987. You can see the track list in there, really nice condition. Never had any live Priest albums before, so happy to pick that one up. And I also bought Unleashed in the East, live in Japan. This is earlier, I think, 1979. So I can now compare the live albums. So that's that one. Next up I have Def Leppard, High and Dry. Just actually picked up the CD, if you've watched my CD update. So I think all I'm really going to pick up now on vinyl with Def Leppard is Hysteria, and that'll be me pretty much set with Def Leppard. So that's that one. Next up are two that I bought in the same shop. My shop I'd never been in before. Me and my wife were going for dinner in Edinburgh, and we were walking to the restaurant and came across this music shop that I didn't even know existed. So we still had a bit of time, so we popped in and I found these two records, and I just thought, you know what, I'm in this shop for a reason. It's all about, you just got to have faith in the VC gods. The first one is the reissue of Megadeth, Rust in Peace. It is a record I've come across a few times, the reissue, but I've just never actually bought it. So it does come with the picture sleeve with the lyrics, and comes in the poly sleeve as well. So one of my favourite Megadeth records, so happy to pick that one up. And the next one is a record that was released on Record Store Day, I think. It's an EP, and it's the hits, Dimebag Darrell. As you can see, 3 on side A and 2 on side B. And I think it's not unreleased tracks, I think it's just songs or music that was found in his kind of archives. It's not Pantera, it's not the hits off Damage Plan or anything like that, it's just random solo works, I think. So that was a great pickup. Love a bit of Dimebag Darrell. And of course, I'm always looking out for a bit of Dio, and I picked up Sacred Heart this is from 1985. Absolutely cracking songs in this as well. You've got King of Rock and Roll, Sacred Heart, Rock and Roll Children, Hungry for Heaven, Shoot Shoot, Like the Beat of a Heart. Just really great songs on this. I'm not too keen on the cover, that kind of puts me off, but nonetheless, absolutely great tracks in this, so always happy to pick up some Dio. And last one is this EP Intermission from Dio. You've got some live tracks there as well. I think, in fact, most of them are live. So you've got King of Rock and Roll, Rainbow in the Dark, Sacred Heart on one side, and side 2 is Time to Burn, Rock and Roll Children, and We Rock. And I picked up for a really great price as well. So, and it's in really good nick. So, sorry about the glare, but that was that one. So that is the vinyl. The last couple of things I'll show you is a couple of books I picked up, and I only pick up books at Christmas. And the first one is Tony Iommi and Iron Man. So looking forward to getting to this one. I've already read Ozzy's autobiography, so looking forward to that one. I also picked up Corey Taylor's autobiography, 7 Deadly Sins. And the last one I'm going to show you is a present I got from my mum for Christmas, and she said, I need some ideas for your Christmas present. So she said, do you want me to get you Bruce Dickinson's new book? So I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to read that. And she went, is it called something to do with what button does this do? And I was like, yeah, that's the one. So all sitting down on Christmas Day, Mum gives me my present. I was like, oh lovely, Bruce Dickinson's autobiography. I opened it up and it was this. It's his actual biography called Maiden Voyage, which isn't his new book. But she said, oh, is that the one you wanted? And I was like, kind of, but not really. And she went, oh, it's not the right one? And I was like, well, it's not the new one, but it'll do. But now that I've seen Metal Mickey's review on it, I'll probably just chuck it in the bin. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'll give it a shot. But I do prefer autobiographies compared to biographies. So, but I'll give it a shot, and I'll probably pick up his newest book in the near future anyway. So that's what I have picked up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.